Welcome back to another Tales of Tribute game. Going second this time, so a bit unfortunate. And let's see where my opponent is gonna pick first. Still thinking about it. So our opponent is Crows. Is it gonna be another Crows Reach game? Let's see, Rajhin. I don't know. I feel like I've been picking a lot of Rajhin and Haldo lately, but these are very fun and annoying patrons to deal with. So. I don't know. My opponent may not invite me going so. Okay, Mora. This is a big power game. Opponent going first, which is always scary. He gets the first pick of the Mora card, and he gets to pick double Ink and Blood, which is very scary. That's a correct pick, and we part of the reason why I like to go Rajhin second is because sometimes you can pick up the Grand Larceny early for the 5 gold, and we do pick it up. So it's a one good Rajhin card versus 2 good Mora cards. Ink and Blood, super scary. My opponent will be able to generate lots of power with that if he picks up any of the Lantern of the Endless or basically any of the bigger Mora cards. By themselves, they are not that scary, but if he gets a good combo off with them, it's also still scary because one Mora combo is worth like 3 gold and 2 power and 1 power for myself. It's still very good. Tavern is bad. Yeah, it's worth. He gets a combo off which is worth 3 gold and 2 power. Per Ink and Blood he plays, which is kind of super scary. Pick up that Crow agent, which is not a bad agent. Don't get me wrong, and that sort of forces me to go into Squawking Ori, Oratory probably. I don't think he's able to afford it this turn. This is very important. We have 2 power because he used that's the drawback of Ink and Blood. We get extra power. It's important. I don't think it's correct to kill his agent, Alessian Rebel with it. This game is going to be a close one. I'm quite sure because Mora games can be very swingy, especially if both sides have Mora cards. I need to preserve my power. He has 6 gold this turn. He's probably going to buy Priestess of the 8, but I need to preserve my power. I'm not going to kill his Rebel. His Rebel, even if it's a Bewilderment in his deck or whatever, I actually do have a Rajhin card that incidentally kills it. The Bewilderment. Oh, that's nice. That's nice that I pick up that Apocryphal Pack. So okay, so we got our own Mora combo going as well. This makes me a bit happier. But our opponent gets to pick up a free Crow card, which is not ideal. Anyway, the Rebel is fine. I'm okay. Like the fact Ink and Blood is giving me 1 power every time my opponent plays it. I'm gonna just not do anything. Let's not use the power. We in fact drew into our Grand Larceny and killing Alessia Rebel combo, so that's fine by me. And the opponent is avoiding Priestess of the 8 for some reason, which I strongly disagree with. Priestess of the 8 is a very good card that should not be ignored. So we can kill his Rebel, and that was worth basically that cost us 0 power. And despite the fact that our opponent has an early Mora start, we are still 8-5, which is pretty good actually, I must say. The important thing is he didn't get Apocryphal Pact or any of the other bigger Mora cards, those or even Tome Shell, because those can get very scary. The Ink and Blood by themselves makes his future Mora cards very scary, but it's not an overwhelming I'm gonna lose kind of situation. Now he does have an annoying Black Feather Brigand. He does pick up the Priestess of the 8, which I would have picked up. We do get a nice Rag Picker. That's gonna be very useful. And he uses the Crow power, which I disagree with. I don't see why you would use the Crow power there. Can we pick up the Apocryphal Pact for ourselves? I don't think it's worth using the Mora power to pick it up, but I may be wrong about that. Mora power, the cost of Mora power is a lot, and by buying the Apocryphal Pact, it goes into our opponent's deck as well. But we have 2 extra gold, so I'm thinking of getting rid of the pack essentially. I don't think our deck is gonna go very heavily into Crows. I get rid of the pack. We're not gonna get. I don't. There's no Crows in the Tavern, and I don't think I'm gonna go very heavy into Crow combo this game. That's why I took some time to think about that decision. And he has 9. He has 9 now. Buys the Apocryphal Pact. That one's easy. He can barter something away, I guess. I would like to get a Mora combo. But this Apocryphal Pact is kind of annoying because it gives him 2 gold for free. Ink and Blood, yeah, I'm gonna pick that up if my opponent lets me. Ink and Blood, especially later, is not that great to be honest. Interesting enough, he's trying to go for Patron Victory, which I mean, sure. I guess I gotta just use the patrons every turn now. I wasn't too worried about Tithe showing up because it's a bit expensive to use. But okay, fine. Let's pick up the Ink and Blood, and with our remaining power or remaining gold, we can use the Rajhin, I guess, and get some stuff going there. Okay. And if we're really gonna get into a Rajhin fight, the question is whose deck is better. I think our deck is slightly better. We have slightly more powerful cards. So if you want to play Rajhin over and over again, I think I'm at a slight advantage there. I am... by making decks full of Bewilderment, it makes the Mora combos less powerful. It makes this Ink of Blood significantly worse as well, because that one just gives me 1 power every time he plays it. Anyway, let's see where we go from there. Do I want the Unsealed Glyphic? Probably not. We're going to draw into our Grand Larceny guaranteed, or fairly guaranteed anyway. So let's just do that. We do get our... we do get a Rings Gal combo, which is quite nice. And what else can we go into from there? Squawking Ori? That's okay. That's fine. That's fine. And Ink and Blood. Ink and Blood gives him 1 power. That may not have been correct. No, okay, we did spend all our power efficiently, gold efficiently in the end. So, but Ink and Blood does give me 1 power. That 1 power is enough to let him kill one of my agents. So you know, it's kind of slightly awkward situation. No, but he did get the Crow combo off. Okay, doesn't matter. Before I pick up Grand Larceny next, I don't think Black Feather Brigand is correct because the decks are way too big right now. Both our decks are way too big to get any reliable combos going. Like we couldn't even buy the Grand Larceny for God's sake. But anyway, sub game right now is going on. It's just buying the patrons, using the patron over and over again. He could pick up Grand Larceny. Okay, now we're in a bit of trouble because he drew both Bewilderments and we can't kill his Black Feather Brigand easily. But next turn he's not going to be able to get a Crow combo. So Black Feather Brigand is essentially worth 1 gold. That's fine, I guess. He may get a. Okay, this is a bit more problematic. We need to kill the Soldier of the Empire as well. Yeah, using Rajhin here would be bad. I can't let him get so much free value of the agents. It's time to use a bit of crows here. We have been pretty stable with our use of power. Like we're actually ahead of our opponent in prestige because our opponent has been spending his power, partially because our opponent has been spending power killing our agents, and that is definitely a problem for him. Second Grand Larceny is reasonable, I think. But let's see what Preserve we can get. I think getting rid of the Unsealed Glyphic is wrong because we may be drawing a Mora card next, but I guess we're lucky and we did draw the Mora card next, so that's fine by me. Still gotta use our power every turn. This is actually quite a lot of gold. And we do get incidental Grand Larceny. We are subtracting his prestige, interestingly enough. So because of the Grand Larceny. So that's one reason, another reason why we're actually slightly ahead of our opponent in terms of prestige. It's actually quite an interesting game. Opponents early start getting into Mora very early, they be very scared, but actually it's not generating much power at the end of the day. Mora really thrives on having a very small deck, and the fact that we're able to just make our deck so yeah, I think Crow is quite reasonable here. The fact that our decks become so big makes the Mora much worse, and Ink and Blood is not as good as it appears because yeah, it's worth 1 power. The drawback of 1 power is a real cost for our opponent. One more Rajhin for our opponent's side. Let's see where we go from there. It's a bit unfortunate. Do I just want to use Crow? I mean, it's 8 gold. What's wrong? I think that's fine. Yeah, just use the Crow one more time. Not in our favor, but now actually we're going to get just 1 more power with our Alessia soldier, and that's going to bring us above the threshold for 40. The question is, can our opponent get anything done with this double Crow Black Feather Brigand combo? With 8 gold, is he going to just use the Crow power against us? That's always quite tricky because what if we get a good... because then we can use a Crow back essentially. So let's just do that. And that should be the victory right there. We can kill all of the agents as well. Still at 42. And yeah, interesting game. Much closer than I thought. On further analysis, both our decks were very big, so he couldn't get the Mora combos off. And the Ink and Blood kept giving us incidental power for the drawback. Not only that, but our Rajhin card was subtracting our opponent's prestige constantly, and I think we had a couple more agents, which means that he had to spend power to kill our agents as well. So all these things combined together and led us to a pretty interesting victory. And thanks for watching.